Damn.
You're listening to Amsterdam International Radio, Amsterdam's international music hub.
And we're back. Well, we shouldn't say that we're back. We were always here.
So where we started? Where did we start though? We're with the rest in peace.
Hold up. Okay.
So welcome everybody to the Three Angry Men. My name is Donka.
Oliver.
Jeffrey.
Nick.
We have to pick it back up. Jeff looks stupid. We discussed that.
Where'd you get that, Jeff?
Jeff looking dumb. That was
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Then we have to go to a couple things real quick.
Oh yeah.
Jeff looks
Mac
dumb.
Miller.
Rest in peace to Mac Miller.
Yes.
Condolences to friends and family. He passed away. Age 26 was 2 days ago.
Friday.
That was Friday?
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days ago. Friday.
Overdose.
Fucked. Drug overdose. So rappers need to be more careful.
They need to be careful, man. Because
What's
it
up with
was early
Yeah.
reports were showing it was codeine.
Yeah.
It was,
People need to be
cough
more
syrup.
careful out there.
Shit.
It's like the stuff that all the
We don't
little
know.
rappers are
We
on.
don't know. We don't know what it was, dude. Like, at least
Like,
I don't know. I don't whether it was on purpose or just a mistake.
No, yeah, I don't know. No reports are out,
That
and
information's out yet.
they're just saying since Ariana Grande's breakup, since the breakup, he's been having a tough time. Multiple DUIs. Was there
They had
a car crash as
2-year
well? I think.
relationship.
No, watch out!
Yeah.
Watch out! They said we can't blame her.
No, we can't.
The feminists.
We
said
can't blame her, right?
Look,
Feminists said we can't do that.
of course you can't.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
It's not her fault.
That's
She turned off comments on her Instagram
I'm
apparently
saying
because
it's
a
not
lot
her
of people
fault.
were blaming her on.
It's not. I'm warning you. I'm not. It's not her fault.
Oh, okay.
No,
No,
it's
no.
not a fault. Yeah.
It's not.
Nobody's blaming her. At
People
least-
who
Yeah,
take
some people do.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
lot
of
of people have
course.
been.
I'm saying we're not blaming her.
No.
No.
people who
It's
think that
unfortunate.
she's to blame for this are stupid. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's their opinion, man.
They broke up a while ago. They did their own thing separately. He dropped an album that was going pretty
I'm not
good.
in that
and all
life.
shit.
I don't know how long ago they broke up or anything. When he got involved or when she got involved
They had their own
with his
shit,
new
man.
fiance, with her new fiance. So
And he gave a lot of artists the big break. Took
Who's
them on
the
tour.
one who tweeted out about it?
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper did. He tweeted about thank you.
Amazing
for
artist, by the way.
Chance is trash.
A good artist, by the way.
Chance is trash. Mac didn't need to take him anywhere.
Versus.
I wouldn't say he's trash, man. He's just not for me, not for you. I think.
I
Maybe you
would
think
say
he's trash.
I would say trash because that's more provocative.
Okay.
So you're going for yeah. Okay.
And no, I don't fuck with his music. No, a lot of things on the docket today. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? What did you?
It was good.
How's it going? What did you do
Yeah.
aside from working at a bank?
Shit.
You got promoted, right?
You did?
Wow.
Hey, man, congrats.
You went, wait, didn't you go to one of those? You went to a concert or something?
He always goes to
I
concerts.
didn't want to. I don't want.
You went to something.
Last week or the
Did you?
week before or what?
I always see this guy at concerts.
You always go to some
Instagram.
shit. You always go to some
Always.
shit.
Did you go to the Japanese?
The Japanese Fair Festival. You go to that?
Oh no, I didn't go to that.
What? I never wanted to go with you.
You wanted to go?
I did.
Yeah. I completely forgot.
Couldn't make it.
No, I hung out. Like, one of her friends had a birthday, so we went out for dinner with each other, had some drinks, and just hung out. So,
Congrats.
what about you guys? What do you guys do? You disappear for weeks, months,
Yeah,
and
what's
then
your
show
story?
up.
I'm trying to elevate us. Like,
That's
what
what
are you
he's
talking
He's
about?
just doing
We don't
his
need-
thing himself.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. Thank you.
What have you been doing?
What have you done for the culture? That's the question.
Try to get
I didn't
educated.
even know he was gonna be here until
Try
like
to
5 minutes
I
before I
didn't
showed
know.
up.
try to get
Yeah.
educated. Try to get educated, man. Trying to finish school. You know.
Nick's homie was over from Dubai.
Yeah.
He was over from Dubai. That was
Buddy
dope.
from,
We
Heart
went to
Radio.
do An
Dubai.
episode with him,
Shout
and we
out.
couldn't make it.
Yeah, we just did all the touristy stuff for a week. You know,
You mean
hung out,
iHeartRadio?
talked
What
a
you
lot
do?
about Logic's personal story.
Oh yeah, he was because his friend is a huge fan of Logic.
Because he relates, right?
Listen, and we were like, Logic's trash.
What do you mean?
Logic is
Wha-
trash.
Logic. Oh, you don't know?
How does he relate to Logic?
Because he's
Half black,
I
what?
don't know. Should we talk about him being not being
well,
here to
I don't
defend
know,
himself?
it's your
Who gives a
free-
fuck?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
your
I don't-
free-
I don't-
He's a Jordanian British guy. He looks Jordanian, but so people say he's not British, and he's British, and his mom gets pissed off about that.
Logic
You
has
know.
the same problem.
And he's like, and in Jordan he has that problem, and he asked me,
Yeah.
"Do you have that problem?" Because I don't look as Jordanian as Jordanians do, but I don't. So yeah.
How is that a problem? Why is that a problem?
It's like someone denying your identity.
Listen, as long as you're comfortable with who you is, what's the problem?
That's what we're saying.
This is his philosophy. Thank you for
that's-
the wise words. All right.
Okay.
There's a lot on
There's a
Talk to your friend, man.
a
Talk
lot-
to your friend.
This is
A lot
what
of
this
shit
is, see,
happened.
but that's the shit that Logic does.
What?
That's the shit that Logic does. All his music is him ranting about problems that he doesn't have.
But he didn't rap. You see, my problem with him is he didn't do that before. He found a pocket.
He saw
He
people
did
fucked
it
with it.
once or twice, and he saw people pick it up. So he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna run with this." The whole help the kids be a good person shit.
Oh, he's now in the running. for
Lame.
best-
Let him.
Best
Let
person in
him.
rap.
I think I'm black.
I'm suffering.
Let him do his thing.
Nah,
I'm
it's weird.
depressed, and
It's
I'm
weird.
Half black, half
It's
white,
weird.
and I have glasses, and I fucking
Let him do
too
his
many
thing.
things. Too many things at once.
I'm for suicide prevention and all that,
Listen,
like all that kind of stuff.
He's
Too many
hustling
things at the same
like,
time.
Like he had to find his lane. He found his lane. Let him live, man. Let him live.
It's trash.
Yeah, but that, you know.
Your problem with you is that you like too many things.
What? You like the
Everything
little
is
pumps
okay
and
with you.
everybody.
I
What
don't
are
like.
you talking about?
I don't listen to Lil Pump.
What?
Let me tell you what your problem is.
Don't you
We
like the
did-
new song of Kanye?
No, we'll get
Kanye
to that in a
featuring
minute.
Lil
Oh,
Pump.
You're skipping
we'll get
ahead.
there.
Hold
We'll
on
get
a
there.
second.
Let's skip it. I
We'll get there.
introduced Lil Pump in this podcast. The point I was trying to make is that he was going to be big. He is big. You don't like it that I was right. That's what his problem is. I don't listen to his
No.
music.
You're putting
I don't
words in my
like his
mouth.
Duncan likes his song. The
So
new
Kanye
song.
West and Lil Pump released the song. What's the name of it again?
I love it.
I love it. You explain it, Jeff. Explain yourself. I mean, Jeff is gonna explain
So,
himself.
so the whole
That's
thing
what
is, Kanye was the creative director for the Pornhub Awards. That's where this shit
Really?
starts. That's where this shit starts.
since when?
He was for this year's Pornhub Awards. He
Yeah.
was the creative director.
Stop doing shit. Stop doing random stuff.
It's your friend, man.
I knew.
It's
he
your
didn't
friend.
know.
It
I
is your
knew.
friend.
I
No,
knew
it's
he
your
didn't
friend,
know.
man. It's your friend.
I have disavowed.
No,
any
man. You have
association
not distanced
with
yourself
anyone
from
a long
that
time ago.
individual.
Of course I have.
No.
Man's having a field day.
I'm enjoying the show. I am
I
enjoying
knew you
this.
didn't know.
I
He
am
had his-
enjoying
I kept this shit. I kept this shit quiet.
Believe
I
I'm
wanted.
enjoying
I wanted this to happen on the
They schemed
podcast.
this together. They schemed this together. They prepared
I
this.
am enjoying
They
this.
kept this in the tucket, but they're like, oh, we're gonna
You
throw it at him.
have to realize, man.
guys
You
are
have to
good. You guys are
realize.
good. You guys are good.
I've
You
been
guys are
waiting.
good.
I've been waiting on this moment for
You
I
guys are
think
good.
like 4 years, man.
Oh,
Since
for
Lil Wayne
so
dropped,
long.
like since Lil Wayne fell off, right? You were shitting on me for
Yeah.
liking Lil Wayne, right? Now
was a Lil Wayne guy.
Kanye, now Kanye,
So he was the Lil Wayne guy. I was the Ye guy.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
argue for hours
For
Yeah.
days.
about who was better. They were at the same level. His guy fell off earlier,
Yeah,
so I won. And then now, now it's his turn.
oh my god, I'm
Congratulations.
gonna
So-
enjoy this, man.
So Kanye is the creative director for the Pornhub Awards.
Why?
I don't know.
But this is marinate, like
No,
Pornhub.
For the porn for this year's Pornhub Award, he gets on stage surrounded by these porn stars.
Yeah,
They're in his.
Tiana Taylor was there as well.
Yeah, they performed one of Tiana Taylor songs where he's featured.
The one that she didn't know dropped.
Yeah, apparently she likes the album now because she's touring with it.
Because she made money off it.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor.
So
Hey, his people, man.
yeah, who's
people.
Ye's people.
Yo, don't get me started about that. We talked about this. We talked about that whole
few weeks
rollout and all that. The rollout was garbage. Nas redoing his album. Get the fuck out of here.
so
Nas has to redo his album. Hey.
How about just put it in the drawers, make a new one?
Yeah.
he's the creative director in this shit. He basically he did the stage. He did all the clothes for all the porn stars there. They get on stage with him. They wear like modified versions of his Yeezy wear or some shit like that. At some point after the award show, he puts out during the award show he releases the song with Lil Pump.
When did
I love it.
I didn't get an email, text, nothing. When was all that? Did you hear
I
about
don't
that?
know. Only yesterday I was
Like the
in bed
video
and I
clip
saw
got
number one on
released. Like
trending.
the
That's it.
premiere
I'm like,
was
why
At
on.
the
Kanye-
Pornhub Awards.
Yeah.
Why did?
That's why this is important. That's why the whole Pornhub Awards
Yeah.
thing is important. They released it there.
Yeah. There was a
I was
grand.
just shocked that Kanye would
reveal.
work with Lil Pump.
That didn't surprise me.
No,
that does not weird.
Surprised the fuck out
He-
of me.
No, because he
always-
said
Lil Pump is
Lil.
fucking trash.
He always
No,
works
but
with
he
the younger
said
guys.
he liked Lil
He
Pump.
likes those kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah,
it.
but he says he likes a lot of people. He doesn't work with them. I say I like people. I don't work with them. I would never work with them. Yeah. It's fine. That's just something to do.
He's going off.
Okay.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't
never
work.
with them.
It doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay.
You know? Just like there's a lot of people you like you wouldn't live with. You know, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Because then you start
But-
hating each other.
Yeah.
Then you start hating each other.
This song, this Lil Pump Kanye song is with Adele Givens.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's an
Stand-up
actress.
comedian. Right?
Yeah, stand-up comedian. Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah.
I like her skit as well. Yeah.
She has a fun
Cool,
skit on that
cool,
thing.
cool.
Do we play the song? Do we play a bit of the song?
Yeah, play
No, we
a
don't
bit. Play a
the
bit.
song. No, we don't
Play
play the song.
Kanye's verse.
No,
Play Kanye's
no.
verse.
The song.
Shut up.
Too much.
Play Kanye's
Jack,
verse.
wait.
What are we
Play
playing?
I won't
the
put that
song
shit on my
for?
platform,
Play
man. Come on.
What are we playing the song for?
Play
Explain. We've
Kanye's
all heard
verse.
it. We've heard. Have we
Play
all heard the song?
Kanye's
Hold on.
verse.
Have
We've
we
heard-
all heard the
yeah.
song?
No,
Yes.
no, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard
Yeah,
it.
he likes This is why we're never gonna get sponsored. Because we're playing songs
This
like
Jeff
this shit.
shouldn't have the fucking.
Play-
We should get a different. I should have a
play
laptop.
Kanye's
Jeff
verse.
shouldn't
Jeff
have the
wants us to
laptop.
get
So
sponsored.
I
He
can
wonders why we
enjoy.
don't get sponsors, right?
Such a fucking hoe.
Play Kanye's verse so I can enjoy.
You're such a fucking hoe. When the first time they asked you want sparkling or still? Are you trying to act like you was drinking sparkling water before you came out here? You're such a fucking, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I like my dick suck, I buy you a sick truck.
this
I buy
already,
you some
yeah.
new tits, I get you that dip tuck.
garbage.
How you start a family, the condom slipped up.
I'm embarrassed for him.
I'm a sick fuck, I'm inappropriate.
embarrassed
I
for the
like
guy.
hearing stories, I like that hoe
What-
shit. I
what
wanna hear
happened?
more shit. I
What?
like
He's,
the hoe shit. Send
how
us
old
some
is he?
more shit, you trifling hoe
30 something,
bitch.
30, touching 40. He's pushing 40.
No, he's over 40
He's
already.
40 already.
Oh yeah.
He has kids.
Such a fucking hoe. I love it.
Well,
You guys are idiots. You guys are idiots.
Let's get back to this shit.
You guys are idiots. You guys are some dumb.
but did you actually like it?
I like the flow. I like the flow. I like the beat.
I see, like, I listened to this
it's
shit.
simple.
I
This
listened
is
to
the
this.
same as that poop Scoopy Doop song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same.
That
idea.
beat was good though.
I listened to it in the same way. It is like a trash song that you put on the
Mm-hmm.
side. I don't take this shit seriously.
It's a fun
But
song.
let me
It's
talk.
a fun song. You were talking about fun songs, right?
It's a meme. It's a joke.
It's basically a joke.
Let me talk to you.
Oh, he's coming at me. He's coming at me.
You see,
Come.
when
Talk
it's
to me,
when
talk
it's
to me.
when it's Kanye,
Yeah.
then it's fine. But if we have other artists that make songs
you
that are
talking-
more
we're talking
fun
about?
oriented, then well, it's not for me. It's not good.
Who are you talking about?
For example, Lil Uzi Vert
I-
or Playboy Cardi.
Nikki. Also.
The
Then
Barbie
it's like,
Dream
oh,
song
the
was fun.
lyrics are not
I-
really for me.
No, I thought Barbie
if
Dreams
Lil
was fun.
Pump did it by himself, he'd say it's trash.
No.
Yes, you would.
Nah.
Fuck you.
Nah.
Lil Pump did it by
This
himself,
motherfucker.
he would say it's trash.
This
It's
motherfucker.
because mention 3 Lil Pump songs. Go.
I don't know Lil Pump
Fuck
songs.
you.
Why the fuck should I know Lil Pump songs?
You see my point? But because Kanye does it, then it's this man.
What? No.
Kanye
What is your problem with
man
this?
can
Why
shit
should
on
I
a
know?
song.
Why should
He could poop on a song, literally, and they're like, man, it's fire.
He literally did.
It's fire.
he did that? Why should I care about Lil Pump songs?
Because my point is, the only reason you like the song is because Kanye did it. If someone else would have done
The
the
only
exact
reason
same
why I heard the song is because Kanye did it.
if someone
I
else
don't
would have
like
done the
or
exact
dis-
same thing,
the
you would've
reason
said
why I
it's
like or
trash.
dislike it doesn't
You're
have anything to do with
biased
Kanye.
because you wear the shoes.
To be honest, I would
So-
have never clicked on that video if it was just Lil Pump. Because I would have expected.
So I heard
Because of the song,
nobody
Kanye's
can
a lot
wear G-Eazy's around Drake.
No, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. They shouldn't.
He put that on a snippet of one of a song with French Montana.
Yeah.
Button said as always. For some reason he always starts dissing people when he's on songs with French Montana.
Who?
Drake.
Yeah. Like he dissed.
Was it
Joe
me?
Budden. Yeah, he just dissed
Joe Budden also
on a French Montana
yeah,
song.
That was
yeah.
a good one too.
Yeah.
Pump it up. What did he say? Then he says, he said some dope shit. I liked it. That song was good. A lot of hot girls in the video. Anyways,
Yeah.
song's trash. If someone else would have done the same thing, you would. When it comes to Kanye, people they turn to scientists.
Barbie
Well,
Dreams comes out. What is everybody doing? Everybody says, yeah,
Shut
it's
up!
fun.
Shut up! Shut up!
It's fun
cut the
song.
nigga,
It's good
cut the
to
nigga
have.
mic off. Cut his,
I am in control of this
when it
shit.
comes when it's Kanye, then all of a sudden it's like, well, you have to understand, if you look at, so if you analyze the video, you see what he's wearing is really a reference to this artwork over here.
That's true.
The video's random as fuck.
And then this is an interpretation of what he's trying to express is sexual repression in society today. If Lil Pump does,
Probably
you say, oh, this
because
is
that's
stupid.
the energy that Kanye puts out
When I
now,
say,
man.
I'm going to do, hold on. When I say Future makes a song. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing it. Because this is a very good point. When I say Future makes a song, I says, yo, there's deeper meaning to the song. Look at the lyrics. Nah, you're reading too much into it. Nah, get the fuck out of here.
He's basically telling me he stands for the artist. He's a stand for other artists. That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're saying I go in deeper in these songs because I'm a fan of this artist,
Exactly.
and you are going deeper
I
in
go
other
deeper
songs
because there's depth. I go deeper because there's depth.
There's no depth in this song. That's why I don't go deeper.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Do you see any depth? I love it. You're a fucking hoe. I love it. You see any depth in that?
You're going into it. You're going into it.
There's no depth in there. I'm telling you what is the circumstances around the song. That's where it was released.
Continue the story.
There is no more story. There is no more
The
story.
Pornhub Awards, and then what?
Oh, after that, he released a few merch shirts with the porn stars in George Condo, an artist named George Condo, style work. That's it.
See? Some artist named George Condo, and they did the merchant. Listen, I am of the opinion that Kanye West needs
Fell off?
No, he needs to be cast away. Tom Hanks style.
What?
Fucking FedEx.
With Wilson.
He's
With
gonna,
Wilson.
man.
Over
I
the
mean,
island.
like,
Just leave
listen,
him there. Just drop him and just stop.
You remember, this has always been my prediction.
Out.
He's done
That's
a
what I
very
think.
good project.
I think
he
he
did,
needs to
and then
go.
he's gonna fall off, and nobody's gonna hear from him for a while. That's what's gonna happen.
I think he needs to take a break. He needs to just get
He's
out
not.
of
He's,
this.
it's gonna happen by itself. He's not gonna take a break.
Escorted out of the building. Escorted out of the building.
Oh, why
That's
not?
my opinion.
Yeah,
Look
why
at
not?
Daytona.
The
Look at Daytona.
Yeah,
Look at the contribution.
That's why I say
to
he's
hip hop.
The
Daytona.
contribution to the culture at this point is more damaging than it is productive, in my opinion. And then this.
Okay, drop Ye. That was really good. They produced. They did the June rollout.
This cancels
Done.
out
That's
almost
it.
all of that shit. This is how bad this is.
That's true.
The song, you mean?
The song
This
is
fucking
not that
The song or the Pornhub situation?
No, this,
Bro,
The Pornhub situation is
this is not a Kanye episode.
We could list all the shits that he's been doing. I feel like right now his contribution to pop culture, whatever culture, is more damaging than
He
it
did
is
apologize, though. Does that count for nothing? He did apologize.
He also got liposuction.
Because he was on opioids.
Man,
You made him go under the knife and get lipossuction.
All right, bro.
Listen,
People
he didn't
like
have
you.
to do that.
People like you.
Let's get
You
into
put
the next
pressure
thing.
on it,
Let's
man.
get it.
We have so much to talk
We need to
about.
get into this vibe with this dark. We can't stay tuned. We need to
Where
practice
you wanna
with
go?
the darker thing.
Where you wanna
So I'm at work. I go to work. I arrived there yesterday.
Where-
let me get my.
How was your week?
Oh, my
So
week.
you went to work.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
talked
worked.
about our weeks.
My week is fine. I worked a lot.
Yeah?
I went to work.
Yeah, had
That's it.
a long night.
Work day in and out. Yeah.
And what happened? What happened tonight?
What happened last night? I was
Yeah.
watching porn.
What?
I was watching porn until mad late, and I was late to the podcast. That's what happened. Anyways, so I get to work. I get to work.
So nobody called you?
Nope.
Yeah,
Nobody called you.
No deep conversations.
I was watching porn.
No deep conversation.
I was
You okay?
jacking off.
Yeah?
Watching porn. That's what I was
Okay,
doing. That's it.
okay.
So, I get to work.
With the person on the phone?
No. There was no phone.
There was no phone. There was no phone involved.
I get to work
That's sad,
yesterday.
man. That's
Yesterday, and I'm no.
This is
Listen,
futuristic
I get
shit,
to
man.
work yesterday, and setting up everything like that, and I get this notification on my phone. Cardi B attacks Nicki Minaj.
Yo.
New York Fashion Week. So I read this. I'm like, okay. So there's several problems here.
Yeah.
The word attacks and New York Fashion Week. Those two didn't match up for me. That's what made it surreal. I was like, so not only was she attacked. See, if it was attacks at
Awards.
or
At BET Awards, you mean.
BET Awards, or, shit, or like
Studio.
outside of Hot 97 studio, or some, at her house.
Yeah.
That would make
New
more
York
sense,
Fashion Week. I said, nah, that's not real.
It is.
So I click on it. They have a video.
I actually did not watch the video yet.
Oh, we're about to
I don't
get-
know why.
You can't see much.
Yeah,
of it. You can't see
but-
much of it.
Yeah. Did she throw her shoe?
I saw like 4 angles, and literally you just hear Cardi screaming, So don't talk about my girl. Don't talk about my baby. Don't talk about my baby.
She did a whole. She put up a long Instagram post that I saw before.
I didn't read the
I saw the
Instagram post.
I saw a long Instagram post. Where she
Did you read it?
Yeah, I did. And
what was the main gist?
I'm gonna give it to you. Or should we read it out? Should we have Jeff go look up the Instagram post and read it out to yourself? Sorry.
Read it on your own time.
We're not doing that bullshit.
I've been watching Joe Budden podcast a lot.
I'm not that
naturally. Yeah. Shout out to Joe Budden podcast. That's their shit.
So this is the post. I've let a lot of shit slide. This is the post. I've let a lot of shit slide. I let you sneak this me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt.
Jeff read things because he sounds like shit, so it's kind of funny. Go ahead.
I let you attempt to stop my bags, fuck up the way I eat. You've threatened other artists in the industry.
Do a voice.
Told them if they work with me, you'll stop fucking with them.
That's not how she talks.
Fuck you guys. I'll let you talk big shit about me. I addressed you once in person. I addressed you a second time in person. And every time you copped the plea. Fuck you. But when you mention my child, you choose to like comments about me as a mother, make comments about my ability to take care of my daughter, is when all bets are fucking off. I've worked hard. And
we don't have sound effects. We don't have money for sound effects, so we have to do it. We have money for actual, so we have to do it like this.
I've worked too hard and come too far to let anybody fuck with my success.
That's true.
Bitches talk all that shit in their raps, but in real life they pussy.
Where is she? Huh? Where's she from again? Queens or I was fucking America?
New York somewhere. Bronx or something. Bronx.
She's from Bronx. Well, we gotta know our facts, man. Come on.
We gotta,
This shit
because
really
I think Nicki's from Queens.
Anyway, I heard Riley, like socialite or whatever. I don't know, like in the BET situation. I don't know. Like she was from Love and Hip Hop. She stepped in. She talked to Cardi, and then it escalated, something like that.
Yeah. Apparently,
Nicki didn't literally.
She was not the target.
Nicki had been doing some shit.
Yeah.
For a while, and then she was there. And what I got is that she saw her, and then she threw a shoe at her head, and then she.
What, Cardi?
Yeah.
Yeah. She took off her shoes though. Yeah.
But she didn't. The whole story is, or what I understood of the story is that she didn't throw the shoe at Nicki. But at the other girl, the Raleigh girl,
mm-hmm.
She was also in Love and Hip Hop, and she has had beef with that girl for a while. But that girl's in Nicki's entourage. Was in Nicki's entourage that day, so it is kind of an attack on Nicki at the same time.
And then she attacked them both, and then the bodyguard got in, and she got an elbow in the face, so she has a bump on the bubble right now.
Ooh.
Cardi B.
So where's Offset in this situation? Oh yeah, he's walking New York Fashion Week in boots. Huh? Offset.
You wanted to throw a dig at
Offset. Right. Offset. Meanwhile, Offset was walking.
So whoever thought it was a good idea
on the catwalk
to give
somewhere.
Nicki Minaj a radio show.
This shit is becoming very hip hop is
crazy.
Hip hop is becoming very surreal. Like this shit. If you told me 5 years ago shit like this would be happening, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You got one of teams. You talking about liposuction, releasing porn songs. Then you have female rappers fighting at the New York Fashion Week. You got her husband walking the fucking show. What the fuck?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
We're in a weird timeline.
People changing their name to sex.
What? Who?
Young Thug.
Some kid with rainbow hair. Young Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug changed his name to Sex for a bit.
But it didn't work. It didn't
work.
Like Jeffrey?
No.
Not you.
No, he didn't go for that. Like Jeffrey was...
he wanted to change his name to Jeffrey, right? But it didn't stick.
And then he changed it to Sex, and that didn't stick either.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have kids with rainbow hair and rainbow teeth running around talking about
threatening old school rappers.
Treyway, and that's working.
You have Eminem dropping trash albums.
What?
Eminem drops an album out of nowhere.
One before that.
Okay. So we're not talking about Kamikaze. Kamikaze was we'll get into the Kamikaze situation.
We'll get there.
So I read this. Yeah, it's weird. So I don't know. It's super weird. I have no idea.
Nicki.
I mean, what the?
Wait. First of all, no. Cardi B. I don't think Cardi B can conduct herself in.
Oh, here we go.
In certain situations.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying.
You're putting the blame on Cardi. You think Cardi is?
No. I'm just saying. Like, I think Nicki. I think Nicki wouldn't fight in such situations.
You see, that's why nobody likes her and everyone likes Cardi B. That's
I know. Like you can say, okay, listen. You can say she's real for not for not fighting, or for fighting and everything. But I mean, in certain, like, you have to address certain situations in certain settings. That wasn't the right setting to throw your shoe.
Look, man.
Listen, that wasn't the right setting to throw
It
shoes at
used to be
somebody.
that way. Then we got the Cash Me Outside girl.
Yeah, she changed some shit.
Look, now you got
Not just her, but my point.
Yeah.
So
You got
I don't
people-
think the rules work like that anymore.
you got people who are used to that lifestyle where like you see someone in the street, you know, we're gonna fight him, fuck it, and we're gonna do it. And you put them in a situation where it's completely controlled, sophisticated, and that because they got money, they now made money. They're in those situations. They don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't have the training to do that. Let's say.
Media training.
But they
Media
have
training
media
and
training.
whatnot.
Like,
You
obviously,
can't
Cardi has media training.
Bro, she came from what? Like she was a stripper. She had
Who cares?
a tough
Who cares?
life. That's
Who
what
cares?
she.
That
that's
doesn't
what
mean you
she's
can't
used to.
conduct yourself. That doesn't mean
You know how quickly this thing.
That doesn't mean
come up-
anybody's
Oh.
better than she is. She can do whatever. Like, she can do whatever. But I mean, know when to do it. If you want to address like, use words.
See what this is?
You know how many people I know that-
this is the old way of doing things.
No, like,
That is not
don't
true, man.
don't
I'm
use
saying it's old
don't
school.
get
It
physical.
used to be.
People
This
are
was a
you-
billion
there's
marketing
no
move.
need
Everyone's
there.
on the side.
Yes,
That's true.
Did you see the comments? It was all like
there's no need to get physical. Though.
props.
It's difficult.
There's no need to get physical.
The video,
though.
it wouldn't have, the situation wouldn't have gone viral if it didn't go physical.
People-
Not like
people-
this. It would have been like, oh, they had another argument.
These artists
But
are
this-
blowing up quicker than ever. You take someone who has nothing, give them money. They're now in the rich sphere
Within a year.
within a year.
You couldn't do that before.
Come on, man.
You couldn't do that before. That was
That,
you couldn't
still, that doesn't mean
You couldn't be
that
on
doesn't-
Dr. Phil and fucking
You
say
can't
some
help-
wild shit to your mom.
And
And
be
then
a
a
rapper
year
the
later,
next year.
You can do that.
you in Amsterdam performing. That's
Yeah.
not that's
Doing
that
trash
didn't
That's wild.
exist.
That's
Doing trash
wild.
interviews.
That's crazy.
That didn't
Just
exist.
digging.
That was not a thing. Now it's a thing. So I think now in the social media era.
But the thing
too,
is,
it's
you're rewarding,
different.
you're
People reward
you're
this kind of stuff.
rewarding. Yeah, exactly. You're rewarding this type of behavior.
yeah, we do. We all
That's not
reward
so. It's not supposed to be like that.
That's hip hop now.
Why not?
I'm all for like expression and everything, but I mean, express yourself in a different
It's like
way.
what Tekashi
Use
What-
the same thing
like
Tekashi
keep
man
it,
is
keep
doing.
it, keep it. What?
What it's the same
Yeah.
thing Tekashi's doing with all the with all the loud
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah.
People like that. That's why
Yeah,
they're
but I
following
mean, did he get physical?
No, people gone physical with him.
him.
Yes,
Yeah,
there was
they
a
got
Houston.
physical
Yes.
with him. They got physical with him, indeed. Yeah, he
As a
trash
result
talks.
of-
Yeah, he
Yeah.
trash
As a
talks.
result of.
But
But I
that's
mean,
always
keep
what he
it-
said.
but
but
keep
that's
it-
always
keep
what
it
he
at
said.
rap, though. Keep it at rap. The rappers.
The concept is the same though. It's being super real and not media trained and being completely yourself.
Yep.
What people like.
I don't like Cardi because of her music. I like her because of her personality and all that.
Like
I like
her-
the raw.
Listen.
50%
Of
Cardi.
course, people like
Yeah.
her raw emotions and opinions.
Because
Because what?
her album wasn't better than Nicki's.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
Preach.
Which
It was
one?
not.
The
Cardi B album.
No, the one where she had
Debut,
the drip
debut.
with the
It wasn't better than Nicki
No.
Minaj album. It wasn't.
Nicki Minaj album. The Nicki Minaj album was
Nicki
good.
Minaj album was better.
It was good.
Yeah,
Elaborate.
All around, elaborate. All around as an artist, Nicki Minaj is better. Just
Yeah,
like
Nicki-
skill-wise.
Nicki's
If we're
the better
talking
artist.
stats,
Mhm.
if we're talking skills, she's better.
She's the better art. If
So
you just
she's
talk
winning
musically,
off of personality.
Cardi B
We
is
know.
where she is because of personality.
She's winning.
We know.
as
Yeah.
a
No,
reality
she can
star.
rap
So
as
she
well.
gotta do
Wait. She can rap
She
as well,
has
but I
some-
mean,
she got
Yeah,
some
but
shit.
she
got
she,
some-
she
not
will
that
not
famous.
out rap Nicki.
She
Though.
can rap, but can she make a song?
She can make sense.
Can she
what do you
make a
mean?
song?
You mean Cardi?
Can she really
Nicki
make a
Minaj
song
has
with a
musical
lot of
ear.
help? With a lot of help, she can.
Yeah.
Cardi B can make a song, but like by herself, I don't see. She's not someone that I say, okay, this person is musically talented.
And not
That's
saying that
that's
she's
what the thing is.
manufactured because she has talent.
Oh, she has manufactured.
Yeah.
'Cause
But she has
got
an
fucked.
amazing team around her.
Yeah, Nicki has an amazing team as well.
Yes, but,
Yeah, but
she
they're
doesn't
not-
need they're interchangeable.
No. I'm not saying like
She still
I'm,
goes in her own direction.
when it comes to
Music wise,
music wise, I've always been more Nicki than Cardi. Personality, I like Cardi.
that's what everyone. That's
Yeah.
where everyone is at.
So when this occurs, I'm like, keep it at rap.
Man, you fucking soft.
People
Keep
expect
it at
this
rap.
from
Nah,
Cardi.
man. Like,
If
like-
Nicki would do
like,
it,
the
people
thing
would
is-
not expect it. From
the thing is,
This is the new era.
Mm.
I wish Drake would have done this. Yeah,
Drake
man,
would
so
not
happy.
do that.
I wish he would have. He wouldn't.
But he doesn't have to
Nah,
because
He's
his
too-
image
he's
is
too-
that.
He's
and
not that guy. Yeah.
No.
and he is already on top. So
No, that would-
there's no reason
nah.
for him.
That would have been nice.
I kind of agree with Dunk on this shit. Like, it needs to.
If Drake,
I understand that it needs to be on the web. You need to
You
be
guys are
there.
soft.
No. It needs to be. You need to be in the spotlight. You need to show your personality and all that. But
She talked about a kid.
Yeah, I know. That's
the thing. That's where what the difference is between a real artist and just whatever
to do
she
with
did.
being an artist.
No, but I mean, the thing is, you have to conduct yourself in a certain way because you have listen. People see you. People see you as a role model. No, people see you as a role model.
This is entertainment. Entertainment should not be. If okay, for Cardi, I understand why she does this because she's from that love and hip hop world and shit. And there they do this kind of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
she's
what I'm saying, but
she's
the
just
love and
she's
hip-hop-
just
the love
going
and-
through
the
with
love
this.
and hip hop shit is everything now. That's
No,
what
but
you
wait,
that's
but
what I'm.
The thing is,
I'm agreeing with
you have to
Started
know.
when the world
The
started.
same-
It
the
started
same-
when the
But
world
you are a
started.
role model, though. You are a role model.
Yeah, and her
Regardless.
people love this.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But is it? Would you like your?
What
Let's
are you,
say,
a
let's say,
30-year-old, 40-year-old
let's say you
father
get.
or some shit?
Wait. Let's say.
kids.
Wait. Let's say you get
I
a
don't.
daughter. Okay.
Don't have one.
Okay. Let's say.
Nah, let's not say it. Let's not say
Are
it.
you sure you don't have a daughter though?
Nope.
It's positive.
I'm very certain I don't.
You've been moving around these streets, you know. I'm
you
just
might need to
saying.
go back to.
All right, so we got to go on to the next topic.
Anyway,
We do.
Anyway.
Know. We do know. We do need to go on to the next
but,
topic.
we'll get there. We'll get there. But anyway, so if you let's say if you have a daughter, right? If you have a daughter, would you like her to conduct herself like Cardi did?
No, but she won't have to because she doesn't come from where she
Let's
comes
really
from.
get. Let's
she
really,
didn't
but
have the
let's-
upbringing.
No, but that's a good question. Let's really get into it. I will. If you look at that and you look at how certain other people in the industry conduct themselves, maybe they're not violent, but no, I prefer Cardi B over a lot of people, actually.
But a lot of people
strong, confident,
up front.
independent, direct. Yes. I would
Yeah,
like
but
to
those
have
are
my
those
daughter
are
be like
other
that.
fast. Those
I
are
would-
other
I would
areas.
not-
Those
I
are
would
other
not-
areas.
I would
I'm just
not-
start.
I would
I'm.
not like my daughter to follow the Nicki Minaj attitude route.
What's the Nicki Minaj attitude?
You
route?
mean
With the subliminals and
what
the
she
whole...
what she's lately been doing? You mean?
Wow, like she's been. She's politics. She's playing politics.
I don't like.
Yeah,
She's
see,
playing
that-
politics.
That's why we don't like
I don't
politicians.
like- I
She
don't
likes
like-
politics. Like that's
Fuck
that's
pop.
one way. That's one way to go. Like you can be real, but not get physical.
This dude.
I'm just saying.
This dude.
You can get real,
You
but
think
not get
something of
physical.
me, I
There's no
prefer you say
way.
it to my face, then start telling people.
No,
and
like
subliminally
nobody. No,
pretending
listen,
like you
nobody,
like me and then
listen,
being
nobody,
a woman about it.
Nobody is saying that that's the right way to go. All I'm saying is, you don't have to get physical though. There are other ways to resolve certain situations.
Whatever.
That's all I'm saying.
Whatever.
Next
Anyway,
one.
So, what you know what the situation is like now? So she tried to punch her, attack her, it didn't work, and then now she's what's happening? Now? Nikki say something.
Maybe we can expect a good track now.
Nikki will. There will probably be
Yeah,
a Queen Radio in a few weeks
Nicki
where
already
she
dropped some
talks
good
a lot of
both,
shit more.
But they're both
So,
back and forth. I hope there's gonna be like a little back and forth with music now.
No,
That's where they had to start.
Nikki will not
It'd be trash.
Nikki will not put out new music.
Nicki
Cardi-
Minaj,
if
Nicki
Cardi disses her and if that
Nicki
Cardi-
Minaj, Cardi B beef would be garbage.
Yeah,
It'd be boring.
yeah.
Yeah, but okay.
Why
It
is
would
that?
not-
But listen,
I don't think it'd be
people
good.
It
will.
would not be
If she
interesting.
drops a diss track to Nicki now, that shit's gonna pop
It's
again.
gonna pick up.
Come
sure,
on, man.
but it
Yeah,
ain't gonna-
well, yeah, and that's all.
But it ain't gonna be good.
No.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Numbers put her up top again.
The artist management guy.
And,
So that's how he's thinking. I see what he's saying.
we gotta start some beefs for our Batman shit.
Man, so this week, Eminem decides.
That was last week or some shit.
Well, last week.
Was it last
week?
week?
Friday.
Yeah, because
Last
last
week.
week
Ending last
has already
week.
been the weekly
Yeah.
numbers.
Like, okay.
Last week.
He decides. He says, I'm going to release an album out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it Kamikaze. I'm just going to rap. So he does it, puts it out. People go at it, and certain things are picked up. The reviews I read were bad.
The reviews were terrible. And that's why I didn't
most
look.
The reviews I read were bad. A lot of people though are saying it's very good.
Even Rolling
Yeah.
Stone was saying it's bad.
People are saying it's very good. You see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you have a certain style, and then all of a sudden you decide to give Ed Sheeran a phone call
Dude, fuck that last thing.
and ask him to sing something about a river. You give Pink a phone call.
Where you going with this though?
He has given Pink too many phone calls.
Gives Pink a phone call. Ask her to sing some shit.
Yes.
You go into that pocket, and then all of a sudden you want to come back and be like, "Oh, but I rap though."
The thing is,
He
the
addresses
thing is,
this
the thing
in
is,
the- in
now
the
you're
and
album.
I think Oliver will
You're
agree
playing-
with me.
you're
I think
playing-
Oliver
you're
will
playing
agree with me.
Two worlds.
And I
Now-
think Sia wrote the whole album.
Shit, I wish.
Oh,
I wish. Probably some of that first shit. Yeah, probably some of that the album before. Yeah, for sure. The Pink hook. Yeah, for sure.
I think M addressed this in.
Disclaimer:
One of his-
I haven't heard the album yet. By the way.
So I've heard the
Me
album,
neither.
and I was impressed. I was avoiding it for a few
Talk
days
about
because
it.
I heard all the bad reviews. My friend is a big M fan. Put it up in the car, and I'm like, holy shit. He's going at everyone. Everybody. And he's using trap beats. He keeps addressing he doesn't hate trap. Keeps addressing the whack rappers of today, as he says. And he addresses his previous album, where he's like,
Which was trash.
yeah.
Does he mention?
so,
Does he admit that it's trash?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Good.
He addresses
Good.
that he was basically doing it, which we thought he's doing it for Grammys. He's doing it like he's collaborating with big pop stars and stuff for Grammys, right? But that he sort of
Pure
regrets it,
garbage.
right? He regrets it. And now this is his sort of
Apology.
comeback apology. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. And Joyner Lucas, man. He did his thing. He went off. Unlucky you.
See, this is
Yes.
unfortunate. I wish I didn't have time, so I didn't get to the album.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
there's
okay.
not there's not much I can do for you, but that's good.
The thing is,
That's good.
there's a couple of tracks on there that I found weak.
Okay.
of course, there.
But overall, with all the gems combined, he burned a shitload of people. He
you
showed
see,
us that
that's-
he's still
Okay, but
one,
beside-
he's lyrically one, still the best, one of the best.
I see. I didn't listen to them, so I can't disagree with all that. I feel like I will,
Mm.
but I can't because
Yeah.
I haven't heard it, so I won't.
But
But
all that, no, you're gonna
I
like
will
it. If
I
you,
will
I
say
was
this.
saying, because Oliver, you like battle rap. You like battle rap. You
do like
you
battle
will
This is
like
not
like
battle-
this album.
I heard a few songs. This is not
It's
battle
not
rap.
battle rap. No.
This is not.
So you
battle
did
rap.
hear it.
Don't listen.
I
to
didn't. I didn't hear the.
You like
full
battle rap? You're gonna like
This is
most,
not
like a
battle
lot
rap.
of these tracks.
I can't.
No, it's not. It's
All
not.
I'm-
It's not going to be
all
battle
I'm gonna.
rap.
All I'm gonna.
It's not about It's not about battle rap. I'm gonna keep it cool.
It's
All
It's about his
You go first.
creative disses. It's about his
but that's the
who he's
thing.
in.
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it.
You've read it.
No, I haven't. No, I don't know anything. I was far away. But the problem, what I'm saying is this: I don't know if that's that whole. I'm gonna mention a bunch of people's names and diss them.
Yeah.
But he does more
Well,
than
he
that.
does
He
it
does
very,
more than that.
very
The
well.
thing is,
It's kind of
he-
gimmicky.
No, the thing
It
is.
is.
That
Besides
doesn't
that, he also mentions something about D12. He goes, oh yeah, The Good Man. I like that song. That's my favorite song actually. Like with the last song, I
We
think.
can play a few songs. Like if you guys, whatever is interesting, we
Start
need to
off
play.
with the ones you like.
Some shit. I haven't heard it, so I'm staying neutral.
Lucky you.
Lucky
Really
you.
liked. That's the one with Joyner Lucas.
I don't like
believe.
I don't like Jordan Lucas.
I don't like John Lucas.
All right.
I just don't.
Here's Lucky
It's
You.
too much.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, this is a
You're
song
adults.
I
You're
heard.
capable of forming an objective opinion.
I've heard the song.
We're all. I mean, Jeff.
Yeah. I done did a lot of things in my day. I admit it. I don't take back what I say. If I said it, then I meant it. All my
The
life I
part
won a
was
Grammy, but
pretty
I
lit.
probably never get it. I ain't never had no trophy or no motherfucking ribbon. Fuck the system. I'm that nigga. Bend the law, cut the rules. I'm about to risk it all. I ain't got too much to lose. Y'all been eating long enough. It's my turn to cut the food. Pass the plate with my drink. This my day. Lucky you. Fuck you too. Woo! Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Give me some room. Give me some room. Give me the juice. How about the coupe? How about the coupe? How about the shoot? Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move.
You heard this one.
No, still the best part is coming.
Okay, why don't you like? Why don't we like Luke?
I'm gonna get to that in a second. Hold on. He said the best part is coming.
I do not fuck with you guys. If I don't kill you, just know you gon' suffer this time. I ain't no gangster, but I got some bangers, some chains and some blazing, a couple of nines. Choppers and jemmies, a partridge, a petri. My 20s and Christmas was nothing but lies. Run at you hot like a sumo. They say I talk like a chulo. I live in Mars, I'm not Bruno. Bitch, I'm a duck, call me Cujo. You play your cards, I reverse on you all, and I might just drop out like a Uno. Cállate boca, my home, they call it Obuto.
It's good. I think it's dope.
Never better to level up in the ghetto, looking for something I probably can never find now. This shit irrelevant till the beat die down. The truth nigga just really want me tied down. I've been alone and I never needed nobody, just only me and my shotty. I tell these niggas to lie down. Keep all the money, I never wanted a lifestyle. I just pray to God my son will be alright now. I said ain't no love for the other side or anyone who ever wants smoke. When I die, I'm going out as the underdog who never lost hope. You in the wrong cab, down the wrong path, nigga, wrong way, wrong road. Snakes in the grass, trying to slither fast. I just bought a fucking lawnmower.
A lot of things in my day. I admit it, this is payback in a way. I regret it that I did it. I done won a couple Grammys, but I sold my soul to get them. Wasn't in it for the trophies, just the fucking recognition. Fuck's the difference, I'm that cracker, been the law, fuck the rules. Man, I used to risk it all. Now I got too much to lose. I've been eating long enough. Man, my stomach should be full. I just ate, lick the plate, my buffet. Lucky me, fuck you think. I got a couple of mentions, still I don't have any manners. You got a couple of ghostwriters, but to these kids it don't actually matter. They're asking me what the fuck happened to hip-hop. I said I don't have any answers, cause I took a nap when I dropped my last album. It hurt me like hell, but I'm back on these rappers. And actually coming from humble beginnings, I'm somewhat uncomfortable winning. I wish I could say what a wonderful feeling. We're on the upswing like we're punching the ceiling, but nothing is feeling like anyone has any fucking ability to.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
I think this song sums up what he was trying to do with the album.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
Yeah.
So
The beat
before we
was-
get
the beat was very good.
before we
Very
get
good
into the
I think
song,
he was
like,
smart
why don't
by
we like
doing
Luke?
that beat, the trappy beat.
So why don't we like him?
It's a good song.
Luke Joyner.
I mean, the whole thing is not. For me.
I find that he does similar things to Logic in the sense that he has gimmicky stuff.
Yeah, that's the whole.
And I'm not with that.
I don't like.
He's a good rapper. I think he's a better rapper than Logic.
Okay,
way better.
okay.
I think he's a better
see,
rapper than
that's
Logic.
what I'm saying.
But
Was this the
his
artist
gimmick-
that had the song with I like girls from all over the place? Like
Who? What are you talking
No,
about?
that,
Bros
that,
are different area codes.
that doesn't
no, wasn't this the dude that was on
Joyner?
DJ Khaled's
Who are you talking about?
He was
album?
never. He's not on. He's not.
Who, are you talking about Joyner Lucas? Or
Yeah,
Joyner
yeah.
Lucas did the I'm Racist song.
He did the I'm Racist song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does that kind of stuff. Like the whole
Social justice.
the whole story is that he had the Suicide Hotline song before Logic, and Logic stole it from him.
Oh, really?
And yeah, that was the whole story of how they. That was the whole problem between him
Oh,
and
and that's why
Logic.
he said he won a Grammy, but he never got it. Is that
Yeah.
the point he's making?
Mm.
This is a whole corner of hip hop that I'm not involved in, so I don't know. I don't listen to any of these dudes. So I don't know.
Very
I've listened to
I
Joyner,
don't know.
but
Listen to
he's
Joyner Lucas. I know.
he's
heard some of his
basically
shit, but
a
it's not-
better Logic, but
okay.
he's as gimmicky as Logic, but he's just such a good rapper that you can just see if you just see past that, you can enjoy his songs
Yeah, but
really good.
So why don't you like him?
The gimmicky stuff.
The gimmicky stuff. Okay.
Didn't he do this whole series where he did a remix of a bunch of popular songs?
Yeah.
But then like also
Those shits I
which-
like. That's just
Did you?
bars. That's just rapping. I like a few of those.
Okay.
He did a mask off when I was in
Mm.
I think he did.
Oh, the
mask off.
yeah, but that one was a story of his brother or some shit. Or was that it? No, yeah.
That wasn't
I
right.
didn't fuck with that.
I
either.
won't say I'm a Joyner Lucas fan. I don't listen to much of his music. I think it's a good fit with them. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, that-
lyrically,
that was
they
smart.
rap
That was
the
smart.
same.
That was smart. He
That
should
was
have
smart,
definitely.
Yeah.
He
The
should have.
speed rap he does.
Yeah.
as well.
No, he
Yeah.
had to get him
Yeah.
on there. He had to get him.
It's the
on there.
same.
Makes
They're the
complete
same
sense.
kind of rapper.
And the song is great. He did his thing on the song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I'm not taking that away from him. Saying the pocket he's in is not really my pocket, but
Yeah.
Duke rap.
I don't want it. To me, I don't want to hear M in that pocket.
This dude that had the song or the
But he has to do
album
it.
project with
Nah, you
Kanye
figured it
West
out.
with
Nah,
Chris Brown.
Ah, yes,
Then he knows.
yeah.
Then he knows. Then he
Fucking
knows.
Chris Brown fan.
Then he knows. Then he. The guy who did the song, Chris Brown. Oh.
No, I know the racist song as well. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
shit
the
was.
same guy.
I don't know. That's something like that. I'm like, oh, your
But he's
timing. Your
gimmicky.
timing was a little too good for that one. Really on time with that one. That's how
Like
he
he saw
went
this
viral.
coming, I don't
He
know.
saw that. He saw the pocket.
Yeah.
Got in there.
But the thing is,
smart.
he's gimmicky on a larger scale in the sense that he talks about more relatable stuff. Logic is very personal with gimmicky stuff. That's why I think he's trash.
Hold on, but we're gonna do a Logic Trash episode when your friend comes back from Dubai. We're gonna do it. Okay.
Or we do a Dubai episode.
Or we fly him over or something.
We
But
fly there.
we have to talk about Eminem now, because
Yeah.
what I want to get into is I want to get into the shits.
Well, damn.
What
it's
do
it's
you
a
wanna talk
problem.
I
about?
want to
It's a
get
problem
into
when,
the sauce.
Oh, you want to go to the
Joe Budden
the
stuff.
And Machine Gun Kelly.
machine.
yeah, by the way.
Machine Gun Kelly beef. It's
hey,
hilarious.
Machine
It's
Gun
like a
Kelly
three- it's a
killed.
three-way beef.
Killed.
Hold on.
It's a
hold on,
three-
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
I know.
hold on.
G-Eazy
G-Eazy is in as well. Yeah, yeah,
This shit is
yeah,
I know
hilarious.
G-Eazy was involved, but G-Eazy had beef with Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
He released
Because
this track
because
by
Machine
himself.
Gun
He's in the
Kelly,
crossfire. He's in
Machine
the
Gun
middle.
Kelly had coitus with his girl, and that's why they broke
Why
up.
do you say coitus?
Huh? Intercourse,
Don't even.
Stop talking.
sexual
Like that.
relations.
He talks like a dad.
We're gonna have a serious conversation about the future of this podcast. Reconsider this. No, but okay,
Yeah,
so
Talking shit.
I think this is beautiful. I think it's great.
What is beautiful?
The white rappers are.
I think I love to see the white boys get into that pocket.
Wow.
It's
I just think it's
hilarious.
dope. I just think
It's
dope.
hilarious.
No, I think it's dope. It's good.
Good for
They
the
should
top,
do
man.
it. They don't.
Why is it good?
Because they don't really, they don't often get to get into
They're
that
always on the
pocket.
side.
Get into quarrels. you mean?
They're always on
Into
the
that
side.
real, like, when's the last time we saw like a real, like, yo, like, between, never. I can't even remember. I think it's good.
Between what? Between
Yeah,
what?
no, they can do-
Just say it.
between white
Just
rappers.
say
Because,
There's
no,
not a lot of
because
white rappers. That's the thing. So
that too.
it's a
But
good
it's
thing.
nice. It's nice to see him like,
It's a
yo,
good
don't fuck with me. All right.
Get these rap beefs.
You got
Then
that-
you
you
got
got that
M,
going.
who was one of the greatest of all time, and these new people want to,
They giving
latch
him real,
on.
They giving him real, but they giving him real smoke.
Yeah, I could pull.
No.
Oh my god, I didn't. Someone
what I
asked me
heard.
what did I think of Kamikaze. I didn't even listen to it. I was off for a week. I don't listen to the shit. They
That's
sent
what
me
I
the
heard.
Machine Gun Kelly thing.
I didn't
was
listen.
like,
I haven't heard it yet.
You haven't
That's
heard the
the point
Machine Gun
where-
Kelly?
I haven't heard it yet. I
oh,
didn't
well,
get to
we'll
it.
play.
Should we first play where This is Machine Gun
Yeah,
Kelly?
please.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
please.
song is that?
and that, was it
I
was
don't
it
know.
greatest?
I saved
Was it greatest?
myself.
Type it in,
to
type it
be
in.
the-
Machine Gun
the
Kelly,
person
this,
who has
um,
the on. I'm gonna have the live reaction. I'm gonna be the test
Cool.
dummy
That's good.
for
Bro,
this
Machine Gun
experiment.
Kelly. I have never liked him, and now
I-
that track was so good.
Well, hold on.
Respect, man.
Give me some space to be objective. Hold on.
I don't even
let-
mind.
let-
This
let-
is-
let-
this
let
is
him-
how it started.
I want to hype along with you. Just give me a moment. Right there.
I want you to sit here like this.
Jeff is just
not here.
Jeff, fucking get a Windows. It's on fucking YouTube, idiot.
No, I think you're looking for the Eminem dissing Machine Gun Kelly
Yeah.
first, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Man, just play
because Machine Gun Kelly's was called
Devil.
Rap Devil, Rap Devil,
yeah.
Rap
reference to
Devil.
Rap
Rap
God.
God.
I'm on top
Okay,
of it.
I'm going to play the M song where he disses
Yeah.
Machine Gun
Yeah.
Kelly
Play,
first.
play the piece though, not the whole thing. Play that piece.
And then I need to find the piece.
Go find it then.
Uh,
Jeff's never prepared. What song is this?
Not
yeah.
Alike with Royce the 5'9".
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is where they. I told you they used the Block Boy
Oh, yeah,
GB
okay, okay. Let's see how it
beat
goes.
sort of.
Let's see how
Same.
it goes. Let's see how it goes. Oh God, I love Royce.
Listen to it at your own time. Royce is you know.
Royce, man, as much as when you hear his voice, you're just excited. Oh man, I love Royce.
Well, if you talk about
Royce is so dope.
underrated rappers, Royce is in the top
I'm such
five.
a Royce fan. Royce is amazing.
Royce is top five.
But all right, we'll get to that different episode.
Again.
All right. I heard the jab. The Joe Budden diss was also in there.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Making the reference.
Which one? One has a Charlemagne diss too, and goes into the industry shit.
I need to say this. I didn't like M on this beat, but Royce sounded so good on this shit.
As soon as I got chills, I'm not even joking. As soon as I heard his voice, I was like, "Oh man,
He should have done the hook.
this is good."
He should have.
Good.
I need
I love
to.
Royce.
Really?
I love Royce. I'm a huge Royce.
Royce
fan.
is dope.
No, I'm not saying Royce is bad, but I mean,
He was so much better.
he's
on
a
this shit.
very good battle rapper.
Okay, I'm not even gonna do this with you.
Next,
He's
Machine Gun Kelly.
lyrically,
I'm going
he's
to play-
very underrated.
I'm going to.
We're not talking about Machine. We're talking about Royce.
I'm talking about Royce.
Yeah.
He's very underrated.
He's not a battle rapper, first of all.
No, but he did battle rap M, right?
Mm,
He was the only rapper that could beat M.
We're gonna get into battle rap. I'm gonna explain to you what it is.
Whatever.
He doesn't understand. People always tell me, "Oh, battle rap. You mean like in A-Mount?" No,
No, not in A-Mal. Not in A-Mal.
no.
I'm going to play Rap Daffo now.
Okay, but yeah.
Yeah.
Between that, I'll talk.
Throw gunshots over it or something.
After this track.
There's a video. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Listen to this.
It's just
Listen to this. I'm most definitely not a MGK fan. Me neither. But killed it.
Somebody grab him some clippers. His fucking beard is weird. Tough talk from a rapper paying millions for security a year. I think my dad's gone crazy. Yeah, Haley, you right. Dad's always mad, cooped up in the studio, yelling at the mic. You sober and bored, huh? I know. I'm about to be 46 years old, dog. Talking about, I'ma call up Trick. Man, you sound like a bitch. Man up and handle your shit. You mad about something I said in 2012? Took you 6 years and a surprise album just to come with a diss? Woo! Homie, we get it. We know that you're the greatest rapper alive. Fucking dweeb, all you do is read the dictionary and stay inside. Fuck rap god, I'm the rap devil. With a black shovel like the Armageddon. When the smoke settle, his body next to this instrumental. I'm saying, I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats, let's talk about it. I'm sick of you being rich and you still mad, let's talk about it.
The song is hard.
Both of us single dads from the Midwest.
Most definitely.
Talk about it. Or we can get gully, I'll size up your body and put some white chalk around it. Let's talk about the fact you actually black battle rapper that's twice dirty. It's called Sway, ask why I can't go up to Shape 45 because of you. Let's ask Interscope how you had Paul Rosenberg trying to shelf me. Still can't cover up the fact your last 4 albums as bad as your selfie. Now tell me, what do you stand for? I know you can't stand yourself. Trying to be the old Jew so bad you stand yourself. Let's leave all the beef in the 50. Please, you're pushing 50. Why you claiming I'ma call Puff when you the one that called Diddy? Then you went and called Jimmy. They conference called me in the morning. They told me you mad about a tweet. You wanted me to say sorry. I swear to God I ain't believe him. Please say it ain't so. The big bad bully of the rap game can't take a fucking joke. Oh, you want some fucking smoke, but not literally you'll choke. Yeah, I'll acknowledge you're the GOAT, but I'm the gunner, bitch, I got you in the scope. Don't have a heart attack now. Somebody help your mans up. Knees weak or old age. The real Slim Shady can't stand up. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats, let's talk about it. I'm sick of you being rich and you still mad, let's talk about it.
That shit's fire.
Dude, I told you. Killed it. You were talking about getting chilled. Like,
My
what?
name's Colson. You should go back to recovery. I know your ego is hurting just knowing that all of your fans discovered me. He like, damn, he a younger me. Except he dresses better and I'm ugly. Always making fun of me. Stop all the thuggery. Marshall, you living in luxury. Hey, look what you done to me. Dropped an album just because of me. Damn, you in love with me. You have money, but I'm hungry. I like it this, but you won't say them lyrics out in front of me. Shout out to every rapper that's up under me. Know that I'll never do you like this fuckery. I'm still bitter after everyone loves you. Pull that wedgie out your dungarees.
Damn.
Gotta respect the OGs, and I know most of them personally. But you just a bully acting like a baby, so I gotta read you in nursery. I'm the ghost of the future, and you just Ebenezer Scrooge. I said I'm flex, anyone can get it. I ain't know it would be you. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats, let's talk about it.
Scary. Scary. Scary.
He did make that point. I saw the flex. He did tell him. I saw that. I remember.
Ride a shotty cause I got a road is dope. It's a fast road. When your idols become your rivals.
That pocket is good. The auto to make a song out of it. Make a song out of it. That's smart.
Back to back.
You know you get nervous, rabbit. I see mama spaghetti all over your sweater. I wish you would lose yourself in the
Reference
record
to
that you made
8 Miles.
Yeah. According to them, you're a national treasure. To me, you're a soft as a feather. The type to be scared to ask Rihanna for a number. Just hold her umbrella, Ella. I'm not couch. You got an Oscar, damn.
I didn't even get to this part.
Food in their mouth. Wow. They made a movie about you. You in everybody's top 10. You're not getting better with time, it's fine, Eminem, put down the pen. Or write an apology, or with a simple fact you had a dish to acknowledge me. I am the prodigy, how could I even look up to you? You ain't as tall as me. 5'8", man, I'm 6'4", 7 punches, hold your head still. Last time you saw 8 Mile was at home on a treadmill. You were named after a king. I was named after a gangster.
When you start talking about someone's height, yo, hold on. Yo, when you start talking about someone's height, yo,
You've already smoked everything else in his life. Start talking about his height, by the way.
that's crazy.
Everybody always hated me. This isn't anything new to me. Yeah, there's a difference between us. I got all of my shit without Drake producing me. Usually one of the differences with me. A bitch up from Cleveland, everybody quiet to see that I'm reading the eulogy. Dropped an album called Kamikaze, so that means he killed him. Already fucked one rapper's girl this week, don't make me call Kim.
Reference to G-Eazy.
Corny hats, let's talk about it. I'm sick of you being rich and you still mad, let's talk about it. All of us single dads from the Midwest, we can talk about it. Or we can get gully, I'll size up your body and put some white chalk around it.
That shit was.
Rest in peace.
Say what you will. Say what you will. But M knows who the good rappers are. He signs them to his label, but he fucks them all up. But he knows who the good rappers are.
Yo, man, that shit was crazy. That shit was vicious.
So,
I didn't know.
That was brutal. I know. I told you. I told
didn't know it
you.
was gonna be that.
I told you.
They told me it was dope.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
See,
gonna be that.
Hey, killed it.
Talking about his height.
uh,
How do you stop? Yo, that shit is crazy.
He talking
When
about
someone
Drake
talking
produced
about
all
your
his
height,
songs. He talking like Drake did all his shit.
talking about all of it. He
fucked him
did
up.
all of it.
But the
everything.
thing is, tying it back to Joe Budden a little bit, he's saying the
You
same
in
shit.
the house reading the dictionary. Jesus.
that when he said that already throws away everyone's argument that they're gonna say, yeah, but M is more lyrical.
Yeah, because he.
Yeah, because he just sits around at the house and reads the dictionary. That's what it is like that. So he was smart with it too.
Very strategical.
He looped it. He rebutted a lot of things
A
that
lot of
M was
things he
saying in the track,
rebutted it,
like the ghostwriters that Drake has, him going in on like Drake producing your album or producing for you and shit.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy. That is crazy.
This is why
I'm not even a fan of this dude at all.
this is why I'm saying.
I mean, he has some songs here and there. Don't get me wrong.
The thing
I've
is,
heard
of Wild Boy was
that's
I'm a wild boy. That's the song.
I don't remember that song.
yeah. I'm a rock star. Those type of those.
He has some dope songs. He has some dope songs.
He had some shit,
Not-
but I don't remember much of it.
Like personally, it's not my top five.
I'm not a fan
But
of all of this. I
he's
didn't
not
like him.
he's not in there. He's not in there. But I mean, this song, in my opinion, like he put himself on the radar for me.
Yeah.
This is sick. This is
If you
Because-
do this kind of shit,
Because
He got
has-
a bunch of points.
because-
for me,
do
man.
this more often.
Yeah, because
Shit, I
he's been doing. He's
Fire
been in the
like
in the rap game for
auto-tune
quite a minute,
bridge.
right?
I would have bought the album.
But which album?
Whatever album, yeah.
That's why you should drop an album now. Drop it now.
No, but I hope he can use this as a platform.
He should.
and then
Yeah.
He
do
should
better
use it,
things.
man.
If he has
He
smart
deserves
management,
it.
man.
Yeah.
He should use it. If he gets a lot of clout off of this, he deserves it because
Yep.
this was good.
I swear to God, man, a lot of M
100%.
fans would buy that
100%.
album now. Like, a
And
lot
And
of
he's
M
working.
fans
He's
would.
working on.
That shit was crazy.
He's working on this beef with G-Eazy as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing at the end too. I already fucked another rapper.
Exactly. I think he was very.
That
you
shit
saw the
was
Flex freestyle of his at
I remember seeing him at Flex years ago saying like, "Yo,
Nah, this is recent.
He
This
did
is
a
the
recent.
recent one that was
Oh,
also
Yeah.
wild. Like,
That was only about G-Eazy.
that was only about G-Eazy, but that shit also had me like, the fuck did he come from? Where? How? We don't know. How do we
I
know?
like it though. I like it. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good."
Yeah.
I
Do you-
actually
do you
like the song because
understand?
you remember
shit
Charlemagne.
was- the shit
Can
was
you
really
pull
as
this
fuck.
up actually?
He in the
Oh,
video-
Charlemagne
Can
said
you-
his shit was.
yeah. Can you pull it up?
This dude is in the video with a shovel. Some sort of
They're gonna bury
lot.
him.
There's
Bury him.
also a
Put
lot. He
him.
pointing at the camera with the shovel. Yo, if someone's pointing at a camera with a shovel, you need to stop what you're doing
Hey.
immediately. Like, bro,
Carried out in a
wherever
body bag.
wherever Eminem is, he needs to stop what he's doing immediately. Cease what you're doing immediately and go find a mic.
Stop reading that
Go
dictionary
Go
and
find a
go.
mic. You better go find a mic
Yeah.
because
I wonder if he's gonna come back to him, or if
You
he's gonna
can't
take
ignore
the
this
high
one.
road and say, "I'm better anyway. I'm the
no,
top.
no.
Fuck it."
It's going to
You
take
can't
6
ignore
years
this
and
one.
respond.
you can't ignore this one. You can't ignore this one if you
can't.
started. Let's
You
get
can't
in-
ignore
let's
it.
Get, let's get in this pocket.
For
Let's
sure.
get in this pocket. If we look, no, you can't. There's a video. You can't. There's a video.
No, you need to do a video.
You can't ignore this.
Can't. No.
This is going.
No, it depends, man.
it's
Come on.
actually
Well,
very
no,
good.
Yeah, you can, but it's gonna cost you some
Yeah.
points.
It's gonna cost you a couple notches on that top 5 list.
I mean, that's sort of what
you can't do.
He didn't get smoked as badly as I mean, this is similar to Drake, like with the Pusha T thing. Although he did put a couple of songs in the album that
Let me tell you why that was
addressed
different.
it.
But let me tell you why I think that's really different. Because you're right. But why that was really
they
different?
deleted that Charlamagne Machine Gun Kelly video. It's not on the internet.
I've seen it
anymore.
before though.
Yeah,
Where he says he's trash. and-
Yeah,
exactly.
Get back
Everyone's
to not
seen
being
that.
interrupted.
Everyone's
Now I lost you.
Unfortunate.
fucking Jeff.
Jesus Christ.
I
I was talking to him.
No, I was gonna say here's why I think this is different from because I wanted to compare it to the Pusha T Drake beef.
Yeah.
Pusha T Drake beef
It's very different.
is complicated.
Yeah.
It's more, so I think it's more complicated.
Yeah.
But in the recent events, Pusha T started it.
Yeah.
He started, Drake responded, then he came with that heat. Now Eminem started it.
Yeah.
And this dude hit you hard.
Hard.
So now you have to respond. That's my simple logic.
then again-
that's a simple logic. I'm using.
I think M was not ready for what he was
No,
going
he didn't see this coming.
M thought he was.
He didn't think he was gonna say this. He didn't think he was gonna say anything.
No, not only this, but I don't think he was ready for Joe Budden. I don't think he was.
Oh,
ready
Joe
for
Budden.
No, he was ready. He was ready for Joe Budden.
No, he was not. Joe Budden.
No.
You
He
didn't
was
see
not
that
ready.
episode.
No, I
Joe
didn't.
Budden went on him.
Yeah.
Really?
And Joe Budden. I love Joe Budden. Joe Budden went at him hard.
Yeah.
Hard, exposing shit.
Eminem
Also
was not ready for this shit.
exposed all sorts
If
of-
Eminem was ready
Joe don't
for
give
this
a
shit,
fuck.
he would not have put
They got
anything
the
of this
bag.
shit out.
They got the bag. They got a Spotify deal. Joe's on Revolt with a State of the Culture show.
He's good.
I forget the times. Go check that out. State of the Culture, new show by Joe
Somewhere
Budden on
in-
Revolt.
somewhere this
Fucking
week.
dope. I'm gonna follow that. It's coming soon. Who's the co-host? The co-host was gonna be Remy
Remy
Ma.
Ma and Scooter.
No, Remy Ma, yeah.
Scotty Beam.
Scotty Beam, yeah.
Fire. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
Everyone should watch that. But he's settled, and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm retired. I'm not a rapper anymore. So he's not gonna release a diss track.
I know. Like
But-
he had an interview with Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I saw that too.
He said like, whatever happens, I'm never going to
So
respond. I'm never
And
going to
no,
respond
and-
as a
and
rapper.
here's the
Immediately,
I'm not a rapper
like
anymore.
a few days after that interview,
Yeah.
Kamikaze comes out.
But here's the
A
thing.
few days later, Joe Budden goes for the juggler.
And he tells him. I mean, here's the thing, though. I think it's fair. I don't think you can call him out for anything because here's the thing. He's been retired for a year, over a year.
Mhm.
He said it. So you can't say, oh, now you're being this, you're retired. No. He's been retired the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to diss someone that's retired, they don't have to come out of retirement.
And the whole thing
They
that
don't
he
have to come out
explained,
of
the
retirement.
whole thing that
They don't.
Budden
Makes you look
basically
like
explained-
trash.
It
if
makes
diss
you look
someone he
stupid.
doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
They're not on the court. They're
Yeah.
not playing.
Yeah.
But the whole thing,
Shooting
what interests me
without
the
a
most
goalie
about
is what
him
it is.
being
Yeah.
retired is that Joe Budden basically explains why he's retired because he explains that M didn't give Slaughterhouse the shit that they needed,
Yeah.
He went in, exposed all sorts
and
of
that's because that's why he retired because everybody in Slaughterhouse was basically with M,
Mm-hmm.
but he felt that everything was going wrong. They got M like beats, not Slaughterhouse like beats. They needed M on features. M didn't help them on tour. M didn't do shit for them.
shit. So
Okay,
he-
but can somebody explain? Can somebody explain what the difference is between between Slaughterhouse and the D12 situation? Did he explain this?
the situation.
Yeah. Obviously, they're two different groups, but I mean, still.
I think both those groups failed for
It's-
similar reasons.
It's similar, yeah. Like it's basically M.
I mean, the D12 story is way too far back for me. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. This is alarm. Ignore it.
But well, why would
Okay.
question is why would M diss Joe Budden knowing that there's all this dirt that he has?
He thinks it's fine.
He don't care. Then.
And like Joe Budden said on his podcast, he probably forgot Joe Budden was on his label. He forgot Joe Budden was
for sure.
Slaughterhouse. He forgot Joe Budden was
Probably.
somebody he liked. No, Joe Budden said already that when they did the Slaughterhouse songs, they basically cut his songs, his
verses out all the time.
out of there. So maybe for a long while, Eminem wanted Joe out of Slaughterhouse and wanted the three of them to do with M their shit. That
Did he feel
be-
threatened by Joe Budden? Is that
I
Could be.
think so.
because Joe Budden's a lyricist, man?
Yeah.
He's good.
Joe Budden can rap.
He's good. Yeah.
Joe Budden can
Like,
really rap. Really
Slaughter-
rap.
Envy even said Joe Budden is the only person that was mentioned that could actually go at him. But okay, Machine Gun Kelly and him.
So is Joe Budden
that we knew
saying?
of. That we knew of. Apparently, there's another person.
M didn't call out anybody who could go at him. He thought.
Mm-hmm.
He thought that all of the people he called out couldn't go at
I
him.
mean,
Not at the level.
My thing is, I don't see him that way. Like, oh, this is the best rap. No one. There's a lot of people that could go at it.
Oh, yeah.
Trouble.
Yeah, and
M
the
is
thing
not the best rapper.
Yeah,
the great
but
thing
there's
about
There's a lot of people
no,
that
no.
could give him
But the
some
He's a
people,
good
the
rapper.
people
But
that he's
but
dissed,
the great thing is nowadays
Some
that
trouble,
d-
people can give him
that
trouble.
the rappers
Vince
that
can-
rappers and artists
Vince
can
Staples can
go
get
to
him.
go to different platforms and use those to go at whatever this
Anyway,
situation.
focus. So Joe Budden is on the podcast.
Mhm.
I didn't even finish that whole part, but I got far into it. So he's explaining. First, he bigs up the album, talks about how good it is, enjoys it. Then he gets into that's why it's dope. He starts with the album's good. He's happy, gives it a good review. Then he gets into the shits. Explains. They play some of the diss track. He explains how he listened to it, he discovered it. He wakes up one morning, he has like 700 some mentions, and then he talks about the whole situation with Slaughterhouse. So to paraphrase.
Okay, explain, please.
Yeah. So what happened is, they come up with this idea, this group, 3 different, if you add Royce, 4 rappers that are very lyrical, very good, but they're not like, popular or whatever. And they get assigned with Shady Records, they become a group, and that was supposed to elevate the thing. Joe goes in the hope with the idea of, this megastar is going to support this project and be involved in it. So we're going to do it together. That was not the case. So they want to do like certain things with a tour, and then he would ask. He also never got to talk to Eminem.
That's a weird
They're not
thing.
friends. They're not. He does not. They're not.
He doesn't
close at
know
all.
him.
He doesn't even know him.
No, they're not. They're not good friends. They're not good
No, but he
friends.
doesn't even know him that well.
No, but
He's not even
I
that
know.
good. He doesn't even know him that well.
Royce is a very good friend
Royce
of Joe
is,
Budden.
Royce is probably the only
only
one in
one who
Slaughterhouse
actually-
who really knows him.
Yeah.
No. Royce is good friends with Joe Budden. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And M.
That's true.
And M probably M as well, but
He's
we
the
don't
link.
know. We
He's
don't know.
probably the link. So you won't hear anything from Royce in a while.
So he would ask questions like, "Oh, why can't we get a verse? Eminem can't do that. He's a big star, and we have to get the right song that we can send it to Paul." And this is how Joe explains it, and he wouldn't understand it. Like he couldn't access, the person that was in charge. And then with things they would record, do songs, and then when the song was finished, do an album. They have to send it away. It comes back as different. Verses are cut out. Beats have been changed. Things have been switched.
Basically, the Kanye
Kanye's own
situation.
shit.
Yeah.
Same shit. Every
By
time
whom?
By Eminem.
By Eminem's team.
It's Shady Records.
Shady
It's
Records.
by Eminem and what was the guy? Paul Rosenberg.
Paul Rosenberg was the exec there.
People in charge.
It was under Def Jam.
They send it
Rosenberg was-
upward. They have to send it
Mhm,
upward.
mhm,
People in
mhm.
charge. They
It was-
look at it and they send it back.
He's on the shit.
Who?
That's
it-
Peter Rosenberg.
It was
Peter Rosenberg. Okay, I thought.
I think this is his brother. Paul Rosenberg is Peter Rosenberg, isn't it? I heard something.
Because
I'm dead serious.
I think Pete Rosenberg. Which skit is on Kamikaze? There's a skit with
Pete
Rosenberg.
is Hot 97 though. Video shows.
One of them.
Someone else.
I think it was him. I think it might be his brother then. Which look at the skit on Kamikaze with Rosenberg, and it talks about. That's actually very interesting for this point you're trying to make right now. Anyway,
I don't think they're brothers. I don't think they're family.
Anyway,
But which one is a skit on Kamikaze? Who's
while
that?
he
It says on
searches,
the thing.
Explain,
Yeah.
please.
I don't know.
Too many
which
things at
one
once.
is-
What?
Paul.
Like explain.
Yeah,
the-
see
the
Paul
story.
Rosenberg.
That's
There's a skit with Paul Rosenberg on the thing
yeah,
where
yeah.
it's a call with him saying it's not a good idea to drop this album and go at
Yeah,
all these people.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
So dropping a Kamikaze to responding to all these.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's why it's called Kamikaze.
But he's like, fuck it. And I'm putting the phone call in there with Paul Rosenberg. Anyway, back to you.
So he's explaining this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
You have to hear it from him. So everyone go watch the Joe Budden podcast. It's the newest one they have out at the moment.
It's
Somewhere in
1.5 hours long.
3 hours long.
3 what?
That's
He
why
goes
it's
It's so long as fuck.
It's like
It's a conversation.
about
They just sit
1.5
around.
hours only talking about him.
He's trying to finish all of it.
Yeah.
To
be honest, I went 20 minutes in.
But he makes the point out also. Oh, he makes the point also is they sort of saw Eminem very differently. Like they really revered him as it's Eminem, and he didn't feel that way. He didn't see Eminem that way. He was more level-headed about it.
Okay.
So he didn't understand why he can't do a verse with Eminem. He didn't feel like Eminem was too good to do a verse with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for him, it didn't work like that. So all the shit goes on. He doesn't like it. He leaves. So he says also that he's the one who's responsible for
Them breaking up.
them breaking up. Takes all the blame for it. He says, "I left, deuced out." That's how the shit stopped. And apparently it wasn't clear to them that he was leaving. So that's why it was sort of
Yeah. They
in the
had
middle.
they
But he
had an
left.
album all ready to go, but they didn't put it out because of that shit. There also, so there's
Okay, but there's one thing that's not clear to me, right?
Mhm.
So they had a project
Mhm.
and they sent it up
Mhm.
and it came back
Different.
different.
cut up.
But who cut it? Did
The
M cut
team?
it or did the
Both.
team?
The
They
team.
do it together.
'Cause
I mean, he oversees
apparently
it,
M
the
also
operations.
M
so,
also
yeah.
added verses to some songs.
Yeah.
Took away some
He's the
verses.
boss.
he can shape and
That's how the
form this
industry
thing
works,
how it
man.
wants.
If there's a rapper in charge, if there's a creative guy in charge, he's always gonna hear and put his input on that
Like,
stuff.
I understand how
and the whole
industry works,
thing-
but I mean,
The thing that is most interesting for me here is the fact that if he does that for Slaughterhouse, like think about it, Slaughterhouse. This is one of the biggest, most well-known, the most talented rap group in whole hip hop.
True.
If you do this to Slaughterhouse, what do you do to other rappers? What do you do to the smaller people on your label? You fuck up their songs completely. You change that shit
So
till
the point Joe's making that really all these other artists and there's another artist that do that too. They're promotional material for him. They're not really there to be artists for themselves. He's sort of using them as promotional material for his own brand.
And
that's sort of what it is.
I think that this anger that you hear on MGK's song is basically that anger. The same thing anger. Same anger. Yeah, Kanye does the same thing.
No.
He literally did
He
exactly
did that
the
in
same
the Jew
thing.
rollout,
He
exactly.
literally did exactly
He
the
took
same
Panda
thing.
from Designer.
He literally did.
Yeah,
and
but
did
the
exactly
thing is-
that.
No, wait.
But
But
changed
this-
Daytona,
exactly
which
that.
became good. And then
but
he
Travis
did,
Scott, right?
Scott is not on good music. Travis Scott
Nah.
is on Grand Hustle.
He's Grand Hustle. He works with
Isn't
good
it,
music.
is he not on good music?
Nah. But also Kanye took his
Yeah,
style
thing.
and made his own shit about.
Are we
out of
sure
it.
about this though?
Tiana Taylor.
He's good music
Yeah,
affiliated.
Grand Hustle.
He's affiliated. He's not in good.
Or
music.
maybe now he switched, but he's not. He's never been with good music.
Because
He
it
has
was
like a
I
management-
remember during what was it called? Cold winter. It was
Yeah.
cruel summer,
He was on
cool
there.
winter,
it's-
whatever.
it's
Yeah,
Sin
yeah.
City. Yeah.
They went on, I think, 106 a Park. I don't know what type of show, but they
he's
went
good music
with 2
affiliated.
Chainz, Tiana Taylor,
Chain-
Pusha T, all them.
He's not in good music. 2 Chainz.
So why
Chainz
would
is
they
also
be
not
on
good
stage
music.
with every?
He's good music affiliated.
2 Chainz is also not on good music.
2 Chainz is also good music affiliated.
You know what's on good music? Side of Prince. Just him. By
That guy's
himself.
good.
Big Sean was on good music.
Was on good music.
He-
So he
Man,
moved?
Big Sean.
He's going to
Big up to Big Sean for dodging that June rollout bullshit, not getting involved in that garbage. He put out some other garbage with Metro Boomin, but he dodged that garbage.
Like Kanye does the same thing. I think to
So Big shit on his own
wait,
bed.
wait,
I
wait,
think
wait,
someone
else
wait.
shitting on his
We're
bed.
not, we're not, we're
So
not
it's better
moving.
shit your own
Wait.
bed.
Let me understand it. Let me get this straight. So Big Sean is off of good music now.
for a while.
Oh well, damn. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
He's still affiliated.
He's still with Janae Aoki or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
I hope not. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
He's still affiliated.
Mhm.
All of these artists are still affiliated. So whenever shit comes up, they come together. They make music
Yeah.
together. They ask for Kanye for help and all that kind of shit. But
Mhm.
they're not completely managed by Kanye and good music
Okay.
anymore.
Wow.
So that's how
you,
that's.
You know who's on good music? Designer.
Look where he's at.
Exactly.
Bon Iver, Common,
Bon Iver is
on
not
good
good
music.
Bon Iver, right?
No, I don't think
On
he's
good music.
He's also affiliated.
Bon Iver is.
So
They Francis and the Nightlights though. I think they are.
Francis and the Lights. Oh
Francis
There's
or
always these
whatever, the
labels,
Lights
you
or
know,
whatever.
involved in all different aspects of someone's career. So you see a lot of artists being signed by 3-4 different labels, doing different things, but they're not
Yes,
producing
yes,
and they're not being
confusing.
released on.
Oh,
It's
you're
like a
right.
bunch of leeches.
They
is what
signed to
it
good
is.
music beginning of this year.
Yeah, Francis and the Lights is part of
But
music.
who is in charge of the creative thing? That's what we're talking about.
Anyway,
See?
so Shady Records. We need to get back.
Yeah, Shady Records.
We need to wrap this episode
We're
up.
shady. We're Shady Records. We're shady.
Yeah.
And Joe Budden makes the point that he's not gonna come out of retirement for this.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. He's retired.
What is his reasons?
Yo.
What are his
He doesn't
reasons
have to. Why does he have
His
to?
reasons? What reasons?
He hasn't been
for
rapping
not coming
years.
out of retirement?
Because he's retired.
Did you know
He's
Shaq
making
West
big
was on
ass-
good music?
He's
Well, I
got
haven't
this big
listened.
deal
I
now.
haven't listened to the episode.
No,
so
it doesn't
I'm
matter,
not just
but,
saying.
like, no.
Maybe he said something like, okay,
No, he said-
look at
this
the
is
set.
the
No,
reason
no,
why
nothing.
I'm not coming out of retirement.
He's retired, and this is not coming out of retirement for this. I mean, he thought he's
Joe-
retired.
Joe-
No, I
It's that
agree.
Simple.
About to run out the battery.
All right.
Joe Budden has his money now. He has his own thing. He's more of the rap commentary. He's people still diss him.
But he goes at him.
But he has his
but
thing.
I liked it because he went at him in the way that he's supposed to do.
Yes,
in his
exactly.
in his new position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he did respond
He's responding. He just didn't rap it
as himself.
He just
responded
said
in
what
his-
he would have said in
his
the
line of
diss,
work.
just didn't make it rhyme. That's
This
all.
is his current line of work. Yeah.
And he said he already had a diss for years ago, and he
Oh, he
played,
played it.
He played it on the podcast.
He has a diss track. He played
Yeah.
it.
Wait a
Everybody
second,
thought
yeah.
it was just a random song, but
No,
it
no,
was,
he
he
has a
said
diss track.
this is about him. He said that this about him. This is about our situation.
Yeah.
It was
So
good.
this
too.
is- this
It
is
was
an old
good.
one.
When I
Yeah.
heard the first part, I was like, "This shit's fire."
Okay, but who's better,
What?
This is like something I just.
Oh, this is a good
Who's
question.
better?
This is a good question.
Who's better? Joe Budden, Charlemagne.
What? At what?
What?
At being the media guy?
I like
Joe Budden.
I prefer Joe.
Wait. In what context? The media guy beef or media guy
Because
in general?
he's could we call him a radio personality, whatever? Like
yeah, sure,
media
sure.
personality,
Sure,
yeah.
sure, sure.
Joe Budden,
Yeah.
Charlemagne.
Joe. I go with Joe.
Why?
Joe, because he knows the industry's been in the industry.
Yeah, he knows the industry. And I think he's also, I think Charlemagne is mostly jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find
Charlemagne is known
I
for
find
being-
Charlemagne can add mostly jokes. Like I feel like
No.
Joe Budden can add Joe Budden can add a lot of intellectual value and
Yeah.
insights. That I
Yeah.
don't think Charlemagne.
Charlemagne is more entertaining. If you want pure
Mhm.
entertainment, I would go for Charlemagne.
Joe Budden has that, and he's funny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Joe
Both.
Budden has that voice, man. I don't know.
Because I'm looking at it as
Yeah,
like
works,
a
man.
market.
The
right?
radio voice.
I'm looking
yeah.
at it as a market, right? And
I go with Joe Budden personally.
If
I
I
saw- I
want
see-
intellect into the game, into the hip hop game,
Yeah.
see how it works and understand
Yeah,
that better,
Joe.
I go Joe. If I just want to be purely entertained,
Mm-hmm.
just real radio shit,
I'd still go with Joe.
I go Charlemagne.
I'll tell you a different angle.
Joe's also funny.
Different
Yeah, but
different
like,
angle.
A podcast is different. A podcast is a different medium to me. It's
He
more
was
like
funny on Everyday Struggle too. That shit was trash as soon as he left.
Yeah,
I haven't watched. I have not
was
watched.
Oh, I watched the one with Nick
that
Cannon.
works.
I watched the one with Nick Cannon talking about
watched a single
Kanye
episode
West
of
and
that
everything.
show since he left. I have
Dude,
not
I
watched
I
a single
have,
episode since
I
he left.
have, and it was shit.
Since he left,
Because
But there was one
fucking,
with
academics.
Nick Cannon. But there was one with Nick Cannon, like it was somewhere rap. Okay.
Yeah.
Who cares
I
about
just wanted to
Nick
give
Cannon?
the
thing is also
last
dying.
different angle. Joe Budden evokes more of a reaction out of rappers as well, because they want to diss him because he used to be a rapper and they find it easy to diss him for having one hit.
Yeah.
And calling him a one-hit wonder. Charlemagne, nobody can hit him on that, so he doesn't evoke
He wanted a
reaction as
rap,
much.
like Charlemagne wanted a rap career, but somebody advised him to get into radio. So that's why he got
Well,
into
what I
radio.
mean is that's why people find it
Joe Budden
worth
wanted a
it.
radio career, and somebody advised him to do a rap career. Exactly the opposite.
Yeah, that's true. He wanted to be ready.
How many little rappers, new generation, have dissed Joe Budden compared to Charlemagne? I think 0 young rappers have dissed Charlemagne. Just the
right.
older ones
The
diss
main
Charlemagne.
point-
Charlemagne gets his.
Hold on.
From older
It's
rappers.
The point, the most impressive point he made that I want to conclude this with is that he said that M is the best rhymer. He made a very interesting analysis of Eminem as an artist. He said he's the best rhymer, but he doesn't have content. If you listen to Eminem's raps, in terms of content, his shit has been garbage for a while. He doesn't really say anything. There's no actual substance.
That's true.
Yeah.
He just can rap really well, but there's no real substance. For a long time, that's been the case, and I think that's true.
I think
I
with
didn't
his,
realize that until he said it. When he said it, I was like, yeah, that's actually a good point.
Yet
With-
he
with-
has
with his
he's the
for a long
first
time.
artist to have top 1 on Billboard, like number 1 on Billboard for 9 consecutive albums.
Who?
Eminem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
But that's
that doesn't mean
different
substance.
from your substance.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah,
popular.
but that's what I'm
popularity,
saying.
But
Doesn't
why
really
hasn't
care.
this
He really
argument
doesn't care.
why hasn't this argument been
a lot of people have brought this argument up a lot of times, but every time you bring this argument up, everybody says he's the best rapper alive.
Yeah, and that's what Maul was saying. He was saying like every time, like for example, I think Royce is better than Eminem.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but
A lot of
he-
people think-
but
but if you say
Eminem
that, people
said,
look at you
but
like you're
Eminem,
I think Royce is better than Eminem.
but
I really
Eminem
do.
said
I really do.
Royce
I've
is
thought-
better
I've thought
than
that-
he
I've
is.
thought that since really. I've thought that the first day I heard Royce, I was like, this guy's better than Eminem.
Royce is a much better rapper than
I
Eminem.
think he's a much better rapper. Just
But-
honestly, I've always
Wasn't
thought
this no way back, right? When we went to high school,
I
when
really
we went
feel
to high
that.
school, right?
I really feel
I want to
that.
go into this 'cause we're
Eminem
gonna end
and
this
Royce
episode.
had a battle,
Yeah, but
and
they never
Royce
fuck-
won.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it
Like,
Yeah.
did I dream this? This happened, right?
What
That's
happened?
true. That's true. That's true.
What
Like they happened. They rapped those two, right?
Yeah.
And M said, "Okay, Royce is a better rapper."
Royce
Yeah,
would
but
win.
people don't. Either people forgot that or they don't listen to
But
that
also
or
just
they
no,
skip
but real,
it.
but also just as an artist, if you really go into Royce's music, if you give it a chance, it's really
Yeah.
good.
That's what you. That's
He's
the thing.
brilliant.
If you give it a chance, you're saying because
It's
he doesn't
incredibly
have the
good.
same popularity. That's what it is.
all it
Yeah,
is.
That's
He
all
doesn't
it
have
is.
the same
Well, people
popularity,
like most
but
people
music-
that would say no, don't know Royce like that.
That album they did together, Bad Meets Evil.
Yeah.
that was a Royce album.
Okay, Royce was
Royce
better.
was-
Royce was better.
That's,
Royce
that's,
better.
on
my,
the album.
that's one of my favorite albums, Bad Meets Evil. And
Yeah.
just because
It
of
was all Royce.
Royce, I could have gone without.
To be
Eminem.
honest,
I don't know how
I
you listen to Royce
didn't
and,
really love the album or
Childish.
something.
I love that
I
shit.
didn't
I don't
really
know
like.
how
I
you
was
listen to Royce
bumping
and
that
Childish
for
Gambino.
I can't even
months,
hear
years.
you guys. You need to chill. There's too many people at the same time. No one can hear any of this shit.
Anyway,
Man, that was it for today.
We still missed some things.
Of course we missed.
We're gonna go on to the next.
We still had to talk about Davido, but we skipped that.
Yeah.
That's too.
Are we out
too
of time
different.
already?
We'll get it.
Yeah,
Are you out of time already?
We gotta close this one off.
But are we out of time already?
That means yes.
3 Angry Men. My name's Albert.
My name is Jeff.
Duncan.
Nick.
Thank you very much.
Please listen, follow us and subscribe to us on iTunes and all the other places where we are. Just if you like this shit, comment, do all of that good stuff. Message us and give us suggestions for episodes so we can give you more
That
shit.
was good. Jeff is getting better. I like this.
We talked about doing this.
You trained, man.
You just wanted to
trained.
close this off.
Oh, wait. We forgot one thing. Wait. We forgot one thing. We forgot one thing.
What?
Is it stupid though? Album of the year.
Oh no. There's no new.
Do that.
You want to put?
We'll do that in the next.
No.
We'll do that in the next thing.
We have to do it every single episode, right?
I'm not putting Kamikaze anywhere in this thing.
No. But
Yeah, but we have first of all we have to visualize it. That's not possible now. So
Yeah.
Oh, it's out.
Okay,
It's already
we'll wrap
out.
this up.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Fuck
We'll
it.
wrap this up. Okay.
That's why. I couldn't.
Ah, okay, cool. Whatever.
Thank you all for
Peace.
listening.
Peace.